Good afternoon, everybody. First stream of the day here. Gonna do some Avowed. Been itching to get back to this. It's actually been on my mind quite a bit recently. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think the last couple sessions kind of got its claws in me a little bit, and definitely if I wasn't taking into consideration, at what time I need to play different games and stuff for stream and for the progress of my channel, I'd probably be dumping a lot more time into this off stream, just because like I said, it does kind of have it's hooks in me right now. I might be making some changes to my build actually. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, and thinking about like what I'm finding fun about Avowed and some of the stuff that I'm not. The big problem for me right now is that I'm actually finding quite a bit about Avowed and all the different ways you can build your character pretty engaging, and it's hard kind of to make a choice on which one I want to lean into. So that's what we're going to try to figure out in today's stream. I'm not sure if we're going to get an answer today, but that's what I'm looking to do. It is a really cloudy, overcast day today. I've been running around like crazy. As you can tell, probably my eyes and my face are still going through hay fever here, so the allergies are not getting any better right now, but I do have medication now for it. It made me super sleepy on stream last night, which it's not supposed to do. It's supposed to be fairly non-drowsy is how they put it to me, but boy, after I took that, I took a bath, and because also when you go outside, you get the pollen on your clothes and stuff. And for me, if I bring the pollen inside the house, then it's just like I don't know if it's just I don't have any evidence to support this. I haven't looked it up, but I really feel like after a bath, if I'm exposed to pollen, like it's even more like going to like seep into my face and stuff. So especially after I take a bath, I want to make sure that there's no pollen around that I'm getting in my eyes and stuff. So I did that last night, and I took some allergy medicine just to be safe, and boy, man, did it put me to sleep. We did about an hour and a half of our World of Warcraft Warlock playthrough that we're doing, but I wanted to get quite a bit more in, but yeah, it just wasn't in the cards last night. Too sleepy. Yuki had some stuff she wanted to do, so yeah, we just decided to do about an hour and a half, and then we were done for the day. But Yuki's at work right now, so while Yuki is away, I shall play. While Yuki's here, I'm still playing usually. She plays with us sometimes too, so it's not like we're doing anything bad or anything. But yeah, we're gonna get into some Avowed. Having some major questions about my character. Let's go ahead and get into the studio here. Messy as always, cable mess. One of these days you're gonna see the screen, and not only are my extra pictures going to be hung all over this wall over here, but that cable mess that you guys can see down there behind the computer, that's all going to be clean, and you guys are just going to be amazed at how awesome my studio is. I have put another preset onto my camera here, so when Yuki is invading our stream, we now have a door preset where we can catch the door, her invading our space here. That's right at the top of our stairs there, so I can usually hear her when she's coming up. When she attacks from her room on the other side, it's a different story. But yeah, we will be ready for invasion. We've got security cameras at the ready here. And then we also got another zoomed one too, so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing sometimes during the stream prep. But yeah, the only other show note I have for you really is the most important one of all. And yes, as you can see, especially when we get on the big screen here, how haggard I look right now. Allergy season sucks in Japan. It's going to be like this for another, I asked the doctor, he said like about another month to 2 months it'll be like this for the cedar trees, which is the one that affects me. So yeah, get used to bags under the eyes and looking like I just rolled out of a pile of pollen. But yeah, at least I'm not sneezing today, so my nose is being kept in check by the medicine, and my eyes are not exactly on fire, which is better than normal because they have felt like they've been on fire the last couple of days, but still a little itchy, I will say. Around here is a little bit itchy. But yeah, biggest show note of all is we are trying to grow our subscriber count right now. We're doing really good on watch hours for the videos, so it does seem like people are engaging with the videos, which I'm really happy because, you know, if you're gonna make something, you want somebody to watch it, and we are doing really good on watch time. I need to get to 4,000 hours in 1 year to get monetized, which I'm already at about 600 hours of watch time in about a month and a half. So good pace for that. Subscriber count, not as much. I'm at like 71 now. So getting like maybe 1, sometimes 2 a day. And some days, you know, we don't get any at all. Haven't seen any drops. I don't know how I'd take it if I see drops. I might actually be pretty hurt by that. I definitely am the type of person that I would be like questioning, like, what did I do wrong? Is there something I could have done better? So I hope I don't see that. But yeah, the best way you can help out the channel so I can continue to do this is to hit that subscribe button. Tell some friends about it. I am a game developer that plays video games. I have 20 years of experience as an artist in the industry, so I bring a unique perspective. It is only my perspective. You know, you do get comments sometimes about some people that are not too happy with the videos. I think the worst one that I got recently, and I hope you're watching because like that means you still are watching my content, is a game dev ? You've never developed anything. You should change your name to secretary, and then a big rant about how bad World of Warcraft is, which I've never been involved in. I've worked at Activision Blizzard for Call of Duty, but I've never worked on Blizzard, so I don't know why they were taking it out on me. They said that WoW is just copy and paste, which I did get a little bit fired up about because WoW is not copy and paste. WoW, there's a lot of hard work that goes into WoW. So yeah, we get mean people too. So the nice comments have been really cool though, especially on the Avowed section. I've been getting some really interesting comments about, you know, just kind of discussing about some of the things that I've noticed about my playthrough so far. Those type of comments are super welcome. I love talking to people that watch the content about my opinions and their opinions, and you know, let's even talk about when my opinions are wrong, because sometimes they will be wrong, and I am the type of person that you can sway into your camp if you make a good argument for something. So yeah, I kind of try to take everything in with an open mind, and we've been getting some cool comments that kind of make me think about some of the things we're doing, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I invite that. So today we're going to get into the game here. We're going to go ahead and turn off our stream music. Oh, just as my controller decided to go into sleep mode. God, controller's only been up for like 10 minutes. I don't know why you need to go to sleep so quickly here. Let me get the stream music off and we'll get our... Okay, you guys should have game music now. I always say should because, as you know, I am capturing audio directly from the Xbox Series X, which I'm playing this on, but I'm actually listening through my TV speakers, my TV that's over there in the room. Actually, you can't see right now. Yeah, that TV over there, that's what I'm getting audio from. So if ever I'm doing one of these live and you, for some reason, don't have game sound in the chat, just please tell me. We did have Avowed have some type of crash or something with audio. I think it was the capture cards problem, not an Avowed problem. But it does happen, and when it does, I had no way to know. So we got one episode that had only like half the episode without audio, which kind of sucked. But I was still talking through the whole thing, so plus or minus, I don't know. Kind of to get into the episode title, I've been watching a lot of videos on Avowed, and I've been thinking about what I've found enjoyable so far, and I'm really liking the gunplay in Avowed, and just like the combination of spellcasting and guns. I don't feel like I should be brandishing a gun at everybody. I try to put my guns away. But yeah, I did pick up a, I think it's called an arquebus. It's basically a big blunderbuss. I did pick one of those up. I do have one in my inventory. I've kept it. But I haven't been using it because I have the pistol here. Right now I've got pistol and sword on one, and I've got grimoire and wand in the other. And I mean, I could definitely take this all the way through the game, and I would be having a really good time with this. I really like the whipping your spells around. You know, it feels just like Harry Potter, kind of. It feels like I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. And obviously the grimoire gives me a bunch of spells, but man, I really do want to use that arquebus that's in my inventory, but then it comes down to like, okay, well, how do I do that? So okay, if I use my arquebus, then does that mean I should not use my pistol? Which I really like my pistol that I got here, and I kind of want to have a sword like Gandalf. So I don't know. It's like one thing that might sway me though is I found one thing that I didn't know about the game is, and I actually haven't been back in game to make sure that this, for some reason my brain switched into Japanese right now, and I was going to say kakunin suru, which means like checked it in real time. I haven't checked this in game or not, but from what I've seen on YouTube, it looks like you can have, like, say, an arquebus as one setup, and then you have a sword and shield with another. But then you're still able to cast spells as long as you can cast spells with your hands, which I did not know. And I think all you need to do that is just unlock them in here, which I don't have any points to do that right now. I don't know how easy it is to redo your skill choices. I might need to redo my skill choices if that is what I do, though, because like I really do like the spellcasting. The spellcasting is a lot of fun. I want to continue doing spellcasting, but I also want to have my gun, sword, and then another gun for my other setup. So I've even played with the idea of like, okay, well, do we just lose the sword altogether and do two pistols and an arquebus? But I do kind of want to keep the sword for melee. I like kind of like the battle mage type thing, like kind of like with a Western vibe to it. So I don't know. I'm like really struggling with. I think I might equip the arquebus a little bit just for now, and see how I like switching between. Like we'll we'll know that if I do put some points into magic, I will be able to use magic still, even if my hands are all full with a gun, sword, and then an arquebus too. Knowing that, I might change how I do my character here. So let's, just for a test, let's take off, which sucks because I just upgraded that wand. You know, spent quite a few of my hard-earned materials on it, but let's unequip this. I'm going to be really careful unequipping because making sure that it's there. I did have that glitch where I lost a item, Karok's Pride, actually, the first time it dropped because of a bug with switching items in and out too quickly. Okay, so I still have those. Okay. So I'm going to put on the arquebus now, and keep in mind this is still at common level with no upgrades. So I don't know, maybe to give this a fair shot, maybe I need to upgrade this a little bit. Let me go to my camp. I got some good info from a commenter too. They were saying the if I press the X button during conversations, they were saying that I can actually check my there's some lore information that you can have access to. Yeah, I was not aware of that, so thank you for pointing that out. I'm going to try to do that today because there's a lot of words that I'm just not familiar with. I guess if I would have played Pillars of Eternity, then I'd probably know it. But another thing that I saw in videos that I want to test is I heard you can just fast travel to a camp. I want to try to do that. It's right behind me here, but let's see. Okay, yeah. Fast travel indeed. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so like if I do arquebus on the back, pistol and sword as my main weapons, and then cast spells, I think I want to wear either medium or plate armor, and I want to put in skills to make it so I can still handle that. I don't think I'd go like full on heavy plate, you know, like for a fighter, but just something like about like the level of stuff that I have now. Is this not where the camp was? I thought the camp was where I ported to. Did I miss it? Where's the camp? Oh, maybe I did a different travel point. Oh, maybe this wasn't a camp. Okay, that's just a... Oh, okay, so it's not only camps, it's... Interesting. Okay, let's go there. Yeah, that's really convenient. Also, too, since I'm getting so much help from the comments here, if anybody is familiar with how the actual respawns and things like that work, please let me know, because I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to kind of like redo encounters and like get some more experience and get some more crafting materials. I am the kind of person that likes to grind away at that type of stuff, and I do want to practice combat, so if there's a way where, like for example, like if every couple days all the stuff respawns, that would be cool to know, because I would like to do a little more. Right now I feel like everywhere that I've gone has kind of been cleaned out after I left. Okay, another setting that we need to turn on is apparently you can turn the godlike, or the god totems, as something that show up on the mini map, which is definitely something I do want on, but apparently it's off. Yeah, God Shrine totem piece is off. Okay, we'll put that up to on. Okay. I think everything else was good. There was one more. I don't think we have like the options to change the UI. You know, I've been seeing some people that have different positioning for their HUD, but I think that's probably only on PC. I think because you have like the number keys and stuff. I'm not sure exactly how it... Let's see, the change have not been applied. No. Okay, wait, I guess I didn't do that right. Alright, 1 second, let me turn that back on. Okay, I got applied changes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how it works with spells. I don't know where that would be mapped to once I have spells that I don't use a wand for. What is this? Okay, let's see if I can do any upgrades to this. Okay, so I can do some upgrades. You know what? Before I waste my stuff, I'm going to be careful about this. Okay, let me... There was a shop that we went to, yeah, Emerald Stair. There was a shop that sold me the find one that I have. I want to just make sure that there's no upgraded arquebus there that I can start off at a higher level with than dumping a bunch of crafting materials into this one. Because if I'm going to give this gun a fair shake, I'd probably like to see it performing at a decent level. Wow, I don't feel right about approaching a clerk with a shotgun out.
Welcome back. Care to peruse my wares?
I do. Okay, so, okay. We've got her stuff over here. Okay, so she's got fine daggers and swords. Not seeing... Okay, this is another thing that from watching all the videos that I've been watching, every single video I've seen says every time you see a lockpick, definitely buy all of them, because actually we hit that ourselves. I think I need 3 or 4 lockpicks right now to open up that treasure chest that's in the bandit camp that we cleared.
Welcome back. Care to peruse my wares?
Last episode. Speaking of bandit camps and last episode, apparently, as I was looking at the episode footage and when I was making the title screen this time, and apparently when I made my title screen for last episode, I didn't type bandit. I think it was like bandits giving bandits their eviction notice or something like that was the episode name, and I called them bandoits on accident. I did a typo, so I felt pretty stupid about that because it was like on screen the whole episode. I would like to have this Adra here because that is how you upgrade the weapons later, I guess, but I don't have very much money either. Okay, yeah, I was hoping I could buy a higher level gun. I might have to do a search of, let me see. Let me search online really quick if there's somewhere in the opening area that I can buy a gun. Is there somewhere in the opening area of Avowed that I can buy a fine, what are these called? They're called a arquebus? How do you spell that? Q-bus. Okay. Yeah, and like normally I'm fine to just kind of stumble through the world and try to make my way. That's what I usually do in World of Warcraft. But with some of my choices in Avowed here, like I've been leveling so slowly that like the choices I'm making have pretty big consequences, and I feel like I might have already wasted some points, and I've definitely wasted some money here. And I don't know the how often the questing or the upgrading materials respawn, or if I can fight enemies again, so kind of need to be careful on how I go through this. If you're seeking a unique arquebus, the one last trick can be obtained by completing the Steel Resolve side quest in Emerald Stair region. Well, that's where I am now. The Tranton's Bounty. That looks like it's something different. Graining Ballarok. Where is Graining Ballarok? Apparently he has a fine arquebus. Wow, I am feeling it in my eyes. I don't even have the window open, and I can feel my eyes kind of burning here from the pollen. What is Grinning Ballarok? Northern section of Southern Paradise. Okay, so I actually haven't gotten into...
Welcome back. Care to peruse my wares?
No, I'm having
Safe
trouble
travels,
making
friend.
up my mind about stuff. Yeah, so I haven't gotten into Paradise yet. Okay, so let's get our gun out and we'll play around with this version a little bit. Not upgraded. I'm not going to put any upgrades into it, I guess. Let's just imagine that this is doing a lot more damage than it probably is right now. But just to see if I like the switching back and forth. I also wanted to try something too. Let's see. So I think 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I still had to do, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bad information, I guess. Yeah, I was told that somebody online said that when swapping guns, if you wait after 3 seconds, that your gun would be reloaded automatically. What are you talking about? I was trying to hear their conversation. Okay, well this is a good place to check. Are the Zaribs back down here? No, the Zaribs are not back. Okay, I want to hit that camp since I have a couple lockpicks now. Yeah, I don't know at what rate stores refresh with inventory. Like, there's a lot of things that I still don't know. I've done some searching on it and just haven't really come up with great answers. Yeah, like that. That's a frost grenade there, but it hasn't respawned yet, so I'm not really sure. Where was that chest that I left unopened? I think it was up here. Yeah, unfortunately my for some of the altercations I've been getting into, I think my stuff is highly under-leveled right now, because I can't really take too much damage without getting destroyed. Oh, here we are. This is where we had. Yeah, I've been having to do a lot of like really cheap hiding behind stuff and trying to make use of every trick that I can play on the AI to get some shots in, which, okay, there we go, 3 of 3. Yeah, like the people online say, buy the lockpicks anytime you have a chance. Okay, what did we get? Okay, we can sell that. I need a paradisant ladder, binding copper. Always need health potions. I really need to figure out if there's a way I can make health potions too, because I am always in need. Probably because my armor is so crappy. Okay, so it seems like a lot of roads right now are leading to us actually going into Paradis. We could kind of gone all the way around it at this point, but I think if we want to actually progress and get some of these items that we need, we're gonna need to get in, but I actually don't know if I can just go in or what. Oh, the yellow armband. Oh, had some stuff left over. Okay, so I'm gonna try to enter Paradis and see what happens. I don't know if I can go directly in or what. I think this is it right here. Oh, okay, that's cool storytelling. I like that. The using the planks to roll the cart up and down the stairs. It's very, very cool visual storytelling there. You have been seen, environment artist. I appreciate your work. Yeah, exactly what messaged and received, yeah.
I don't know when I can let you all in. I won't know in 5 minutes either, so you
Oh,
can
so I
stop
cannot...
asking.
Is that all the entrances to Paradise are blocked, or... As soon as I start parkouring, I start whipping out the weapons. What's this? Did I do that? Did I kill you? I don't remember killing you. I don't think that was me. No, I think... Oh, okay. Did they fall? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Can't believe I was barred entry into Paradise. The city is my home. These people know me, and yet I wasn't let in. Well, I refused to be stuck out here. I was able to scrounge up rope and hooks, so I just walked the wall as Woodaka is my witness. I'll get back in the city or die trying. Well, that was very courteous of you to write a note, almost like you're save scumming it and, you know, taking record of the fact that you might end up doing something that gets you killed, so you want to leave some record. It definitely did get you killed, but it did get us some stuff. Yeah, R.I.P. Oh, I heard the sound. Oh, what is that?
I'll be damned. You first.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, see, these are the things that like are great when like a good designer is on something, because like I felt like I found that on my own, but you know what it was? It was if I stop and think about it, it was that little vocal cue that or the little sound cue that they have for treasure, and then I immediately started scanning for treasure. Scanning the treasure led me to see a switch on the wall, and then I felt like the smartest guy in the world because I opened this up. And you know, when you stop and think about it, all the cues were there, but like when you can kind of like trick yourself with that, you know, thinking you're really smart, then I think you're doing a good job at game development. Gloves of the Strangler. Maybe I should not put those on. That does not sound like something I want to be involved with. Oh god, is this like a... What is that? I don't want to know what's under that blanket. Okay, this is where the Strangler hangs out, apparently. Let's see what the Strangler's stats are like, because that's obviously king. Let's see here. Gloves of the... Whoa, okay, sweet. Deerskin are at 3. Oh no, deerskin are at 1. Okay, we are going to be strangling some... Oh, that's ugly. Can I transmog these? I think there's a transmog or something, right? I know I saw transmog somewhere. Where was that? I mean, I guess I could look like a strangler, but I don't really want to, if I don't have to. I like the look of my deerskin ones. Yeah, so far, breaking chests really hasn't rewarded me too often. Which, funnily enough, is also the case in Dark Souls and all the Souls games. Breaking barrels usually does not give you much. They might have changed that in Elden Ring, but from my memory, it's one of those games where you can roll into all the barrels you want and you're not really going to get anything from it. Okay, we don't want to come to the same demise that he did, so I'm going to Continue going. Our sword is crap right now. I wish we had a better sword. Yeah, I think I do want to have at least one melee weapon. I thought of a lot of combinations in my head of like, okay, well, if we have the arquebus, do we even need the pistol at that point? Because we have our guns covered, and then we could do, you know, spellbook and grimoire, or grimoire and wand, or you know, wand and sword. I even was thinking about a little bit, but then that, I don't know, seems a little weird too. I don't know, the pistol and sword does seem, I like the pirate feeling of it. Knowing that I can cast magic with my hands is kind of cool. I just gotta unlock that.
Let's walk out of here.
I always feel bad brandishing my gun at everybody.
Can't let you into the city until the claviger is found.
Sorry, Envoy. The city's under lockdown by order of the claviger. Rumors of plague and all that.
Claviger? Is that like a STD or something? Can't let you into the city until the claviger is taken care of. Outbreak of claviger is not good. Do you have claviger? I think you heard me. That was rude.
I don't like it any more than you do, but I can't let any of you in. Orders are orders. Nice and orderly now.
Okay, so it looks like we're not getting to the city. Keep in mind, I have not done anything when it comes to the main story stuff. I've been having such a good time doing the side stuff that I just haven't gotten to it yet. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to start telling Kai to do stuff. I actually don't know the controls. Okay, that one, and then I move. Okay, I see. I'd prefer if that was backwards, but oh well.
Make way! Watch the left!
Wow, I am just all confused. It's been a few days since I played Avowed here. Does the slow motion apply to the arquebus? No, it doesn't, does it? Wow.
Time to rally.
Yeah. I wish I could switch my weapons right now just to get out of this encounter, because up until now I've relied on my magic so much that if I'm going to start doing a non-magic build, probably going to have to change my talents and stuff. Oh wow, that was a headshot. Okay. Uh-oh, we got some snipers. Uh-oh. Bigger threat is right here. I don't want to waste my potions. I have so few of them. Oh god, we got spiders coming into this too now? The charging the gun thing, uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, pistol. Obviously, my pistol is much better than my arquebus right now, but I mean, that's because... Okay, maybe this is good practice for telling Kai what to do. No? What is the... Here, you take his attention.
Unseen, unheard.
Wow, I just barely made it through that. I was not expecting any type of conflict there. I thought I'd already walked through this area, so it was a little haphazard. I'll hit a camp instead of using my food up. Okay, is there any camp or stuff these guys have? Is it kind of strange to me that... Well, it is kind of strange to me that the lockbox wasn't locked. I thought I was going to have to use a lockpick there, but apparently the lockbox is not locked. Okay, there's something back here. Oh, what is that? Okay, I think I can tell Kai to do this too, since I don't have my grimoire out right now. I'm still not used to that.
Stand back.
Okay, just some stuff. Steel Garrow gauntlets. What is that? Just getting all sorts of handwear, aren't we? Maybe I can already graduate the Strangler's gloves? 10% parry effect, 20%, 20 maximum stamina. That's quite a bit of stamina, isn't it? What do they look like? Oh wow, those definitely look cooler. What is stamina? Stamina affects my health pool, right? Let's see, 112. Okay, it did not change. So I guess it doesn't... Stamina... Okay, I see. So... 140, damage reduction. Carry capacity. We're doing okay on carry capacity. I've only gotten... This is annoying though, because this is showing that I'm an arcane scholar when I am not an arcane scholar. I watched the video on it and I picked the hunter-like class. I guess it's helping out in some conversations, but... Okay, might... I think for now we'll keep with the critical hit. But I'll probably save those two. They might be better as far as... Oh, those are unique, huh? Both are unique. Probably keep all the unique equipment. I don't think I should be scrapping any of the unique stuff, because I'm still not sure what my builds are going to be, so... Yeah, I wish I had a better arquebus. I don't want to upgrade this one if I can get a fine one, though. Wait a second. Okay, gonna be a little more. Spiderling. The Spiderlings pitching a tent now? Oh, they've killed everybody. Okay, well. I don't know if there's like a certain point where it charging it longer doesn't do more. I'm not. Where are you fighting? Oh, okay. Yeah, this pistol is, I mean, currently it does more damage than my arquebus, probably, but... for those of you who watch my channel, you will know, for some reason in games, I am kind of a gun nut. I like to play a hunter that shoots. I like to play range type classes in Diablo usually. Yeah, I'm kind of a. I like to attack from a distance. Maybe I'm a coward. Maybe that's what it is. Months of sea travel, having violent storms, ruthless pirates, and wars. We can't even get into the city, exiled from our homeland with nowhere else to go. Now we truly have nothing. This lockdown can't last forever, and have enough supplies to last a few weeks. If we need to live off the land, so be it. Wouldn't be the first time, and at least it would be relatively safe here in the shadows. Yeah, big. We know how those type of letters usually end. They usually end with you as spider bait and me picking your corpse clean because I'm an opportunist. I really need more crafting materials, so I'm going to be digging around in the bushes looking for stuff, making sure I don't miss it. I think I've got it so crafting materials show up on the map. Double check though. Loot shimmer on display. What is the identifier? I don't know. Pickables is on. Okay, so I'll have to keep an eye on my map a little bit more and make sure I'm getting all the pickables. Yeah, man, I'm really enjoying adventuring in this game. It's just, I think it's so new too, and it feels like Elder Scrolls with better combat. So I always loved Elder Scrolls and put a ton of time into Morrowind. Not as much time into Oblivion, but a ton of time into, we got something over here. Let's go ahead and save since I'm at low health. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start making use of the system here. Okay, that's where I am. Yeah, okay, before I do something stupid here, I'm going to sleep really quick and then I'm going to attack this group since it's so quick to get around. Okay, so I'm at full health again. Nice. Put your weapons away in camp, man. Have some manners. Is there any way that I could reset points if I wanted to reset points? Because I feel like I might have made some mistakes. Am I just crazy about the fact that I thought I saw transmogs? I swear I saw transmogs somewhere. What would it take to upgrade that? I mean, I have a lot of softwood branches. I'll try to be patient. I've already wasted a lot, so. Chanting. Still need more Zarup tongues for that. Philosopher's Riddle, I'm not going to be using that because it's a two-hander. Okay, I guess there's no way to respec that I can see. It's probably at a vendor or something. I don't know where I saw transmogs of. Oh, more. Okay, sweet. I should have seen what that looked like on the map before I looted it. I want to be able to... Paradisen Ladder has been one that's kind of a pain to get. I haven't been getting enough of it for all the crafting upgrades that are needed. I think that's that fight that we had up there. Okay, we'll head to that encounter that we were going to. I'm gonna take another look at it from over the top though. Make sure see what we're walking into before I go on the coast. Is that a dude in a chair? I think it's a skeleton.
I wonder what they were looking at. Who they were waiting for.
I don't know why my mouse is hanging out. Oh, okay, we're gonna need more money, which is good. Because okay, here, this is what we were gonna walk into. What is it down here? Okay, we got some Zarups. I'm gonna go get some Zarup tongue. Oh, that sounded gross. Always looking for a little Zarup tongue. Okay. Gonna continue to save when I can since my gear is pretty crappy. Since I'm changing my weapons midstream here. Maybe I'll at least be able to get off a good shot. Yeah, I'd like to make a build where I can use mainly guns and magic, like kind of open a fight with a bunch of magic. Area effect or something like that. Unload some shots on them, and then use my sword at the end. Kind of rinse and repeat. Like, I think that would be a pretty fun gameplay loop. Is that a healer? Oh, that's probably a healer. Yeah, priest. Okay. I'm gonna send... Can I send Kai from here? Too far. Oh, that did not do as much as I hoped. Oh, he's in the water. I can electrocute him. Yeah, stay in the water, buddy. Picked the wrong pistol, dude. Uh-oh. Fell off. Got him. Okay. Yeah, that water helped me out there. Okay, This guy is going to be a problem.
You take lead.
I don't want to waste my waste my health potions. I'm being stubborn here. I have so few health potions recently. Okay, let's actually try to make uses. Uh-oh. Man, that sword just does not do very much at all.
We make a good squad.
That was rough. As you can see, I can't really take very many hits. I'm still no Zarp tongue there. Oh, shark. I didn't do that. A lemon? Lemon in the shark's mouth? Oh, that we should have been using that. That's a explodey barrel, isn't it? I think it is anyways. Hey, Zarp tongue. They keep a tongue in a barrel. Nice. That's kind of them. Okay, as soon as we can upgrade my pistol, I'll be loving life because my pistol's already really cool. Yeah, oh, nice. The way it can electrify water, that helped a lot when that priest, he walked in the water and I just shot the water and electrocuted him. Great extra damage since I was kind of getting my ass kicked. Let me try to shoot this. I just want to know for future reference if this explodes. No, okay, it's just a Zarp barrel, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'm still stuck at one health potion here, so I'm going to be doing a lot of saving at camp. I don't want to start eating all my food and stuff when there's a camp that I can quick travel to right there. I've also been kind of been a good chance to make sure I'm not missing stuff. Like, okay, that shows up as a little herb. Okay, spring berries. That'll be nice for food, but I need Paradis and Ladder more than anything. I don't know if softwood is harvestable or not. Okay, I've already harvested that. This is where we had the encounter with one of many bears, the pirate leader. I chose to kill the pirate leader because I thought she had cool stuff, and she didn't turn out having anything really. We didn't have to give her that upgrade material though, so that was nice. Oh, maybe if I continue to set party camp and advance time, maybe I'll get some respawns, because that would be nice. Still gonna continue to look around and just try to find everything. There might have been a spider cave here that I was too afraid to go into. Maybe we'll go in there. Yeah, if I remember right, there's a spider cave over here that I took one look at and was like, yeah, not right now. And I'm kind of getting that same feeling again, but
I was just getting warmed up.
oh sweet, I'm about to level. Whatever I put points into is going to be something that is good for guns, because that's about the only thing that I'm super sure of. I want to be using guns a lot in my playthrough. Oh wow, this whole area is crawling with them. We'll take care of this route first. Hearing some sparkly stuff. Wow, oh wow, those are all mummified. It's pretty horrifying. So I guess good job, artist. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. I don't believe essence push. I think that's only... Okay. Kai, can you do your thing there since I don't have...
Ready, aim.
Yeah, I don't have my fire magic on. Oh, I have to do it every time.
Aye, aye.
I really feel like that should be backwards.
Coming in hot.
Well, we didn't get anything from that, but we did rid the world of some spider eggs, so I call that a win. Still hearing stuff. Oh, it's probably in there, huh?
Here it comes. Ready, aim.
Yeah, just checking to see if like any item or something comes out of here.
Aye, aye.
I mean, what item would be inside a spider egg aside from a spider, I guess, but maybe there's something on top that I'm hearing. Yeah, I don't know how obvious it is on the recording, but
Unseen, unheard.
there's a audio cue that has a little tingling sound that tells you, hey, treasure nearby, and picking that up right now, but uh-oh. Poison. Great. Still haven't figured out if eating this stuff in combat allows me to regenerate or not.
Time to rally.
Can you take care of him, Kai? Because, like, he is really... Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to down my potion, but... missed. He down? Oh man, I think I'm like...
Back on my feet.
Not to be a jerk, but can you please eat my friend instead of me for a minute? Man, he is just turning right at the right time.
Perk up, Envoy.
Yeah, all combat is going to remain really frantic and ugly, I think. Can I stop looting cucumbers from dudes? I don't know, it just feels weird. I feel like there's a joke I'm not quite a part of. Uh-oh. That's a lot. No.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, seriously.
Here I come. Next one's mine.
Oh, you got a lot of friends. These are the times where the magic... I'm missing the magic right now. Wow, that doesn't do hardly anything. Yeah, see, like here, if I had some spells equipped as well, it would be a nice... Oh, I got shadows now, too? Hoping he's not going to go down, but he is probably about dead. Yeah, my arquebus is pretty close to useless right now. It doesn't really do very much damage, but it takes a lot of reload time. I'm gonna try to get him up because I need his help. Wow. It is just destroying me.
Thanks.
Oh god, that was rough. I don't even want to know what my face looks like during these. I feel like I'm just getting... I'm always one swipe away from death. It's probably how bad my armor is. And that's probably a lot of it is due to me getting into a lot of different encounters and areas that I probably shouldn't really be in yet without pushing the story forward a little bit. So I probably would have more experience if I was pushing the story forward. There's something going on with... Seems to me like... Where is the treasure here? I kind of want the treasure. Or maybe I have to go from up top. Oh, that's a bad way to go. What is a spell blade? Grimoire snap, forcefully snap shut, yeah. Black bow, that's cool. I don't think I'm gonna be doing Grimoire though. I do think the Archivist will be cool once I can actually get a good one or upgrade mine, but right now it kind of sucks. Yeah, Archivist is supposed to be like the powerhouse of the two, I think, and it's kind of the opposite. Definitely need the health potion. Why are there so few health potions dropping? That's what I want to know. Yeah, everybody just got destroyed here. Just looking for goodies. There has to be a way to get up top there. You know what, let's save our game at the camp first. I need that health back. I haven't watched any Let's Plays or anything, but you know, I have been watching some videos about stats and settings that you should turn on for Avowed, and just from the clips I'm seeing, like, I'm not seeing people having all the struggles that I am, so... Okay, we should apply our ability points. Yeah, obviously that just ups damage, which is good, but, yeah, Constitution at 0 probably is not helping me either, because... But, I mean, the... Attack, when I get attacked, it just destroys me. Critical hit chance, maximum range. I do need more range. You know what? While I think about this, I'm gonna go downstairs and get some eye drops. So let's take a quick intermission while I get some eye drops. Hold on, I'll give you your Japan view. Hold on 1 minute. Play with my settings a little bit here. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Got some eye drops in, took some medicine. Hopefully that will hold me over for a bit. Points available. Yeah, I've bought this fine wand, but I don't think I'm going to be using a wand, which is kind of a waste. This is the time where if I wasn't on stream with this character, I'd probably restart with a better strategy in mind for what I'm going to put points into, but oh, we can reset points. Is that like all points? Oh, each one costs. See, I've done perception. Second win. Well, I mean, I guess I've kind of spec'd into things that are going to be good for guns already. I'm also just being cheap because I don't have very much gold. I don't want to waste what I have. Alright, well, for now, let's not worry about respecing. It's good to know that it is there, though. What should I spec my 1 point into? Probably something in Ranger, I would think, since I don't think I've done Ranger stuff yet. Oh no, I did steady aim, yeah. Oh! Yeah, that's probably really important. Marksmanship. 25% damage with guns and bows. Okay, yeah, that's definitely what I need. Okay, well that was easy. Yeah. I mean, I would have liked to have gotten a wizard spell right now just so I could see how that's mapped. I guess it's probably mapped to the directional. I only have so many things I can map on directional probably. Which I guess, can I map... Oh, maybe we have to go out here to do it. Okay, well I've got my ability. Do I have the ability? No, I guess I can't even map this to... Can I put that on? Oh, yeah, I can. What does this one do again? This is unbending defense. I don't even know what that is.
They won't get past me!
Okay, that's that thing. He's been doing that on his own anyways, so I'll let him control his own buff, I guess. I kind of like the ability to have him taunt stuff and get it off my back ASAP. I mean, the 25% damage to guns is gonna automatically probably be felt. Oh yeah, wanted to see if I can climb on top of that spider area. Because it sounded like there was some treasure up there. At this point I need everything I can get. Give me all your treasure. Okay, yeah, that's probably the path up there, I would guess. I believe I went in that cave, but I'll have to check later. Okay, yeah, I did do a fight in here with some Zarubs once. Yeah, nothing really seems to come back. I don't know. I kind of wish the enemies would respawn. I'd like to be leveling up and fighting stuff, but maybe that'll happen later once I progress the story more. This right above spiders? Yeah, okay, so I guess right above that would be over here. Ooh. Okay. Okay, there's like a cliff here. Oh, not really a way to get right above that area though. Huh. Yeah, I don't know where that... Well, it's not a huge deal, but... It really sounds like it's like right about here. Yeah, okay, so it's at the end of that bridge. Let me take one more look at that area. I wasn't kidding when I told you that I don't rush for anybody in my playthroughs. I do realize that that will make it so probably some people don't really like the slower and progression and stuff like that. But I do think there's also people that like kind of taking time and checking stuff out, so I'm gonna have more fun if I can play that way. Okay, so I think we might be on the right path to getting up here. Oh. Okay, well that sucked. Alright, I think we're gonna say goodbye to the spider area and just... It's not that, is it?
Coming in hot.
Yep, okay. Not all the treasure can be yours. Put it to bed. I say that as I try one more time to figure it out. There's always a chance too that somebody just plays something inside some geo or something and forgot about it. So. Alright, let's head out somewhere else. It's not like we have an agenda or anything. The general agenda is find some upgrade stuff and get into the Paradise City. Paradise City? Didn't Guns N' Roses sing about that? Take me down to Paradise City, where the Zarags are hot and the loot is shitty. No, we want good loot. Let's not tempt fate. Okay, say... Just for argument's sake, say I can't find any better armor here. I mean, my armor, I'm not wearing... I mean, maybe I need to be wearing something lighter just to... Yeah, but 30%, I mean, I'm already getting destroyed, so... Not really running out of stamina. I'm running out of health, so damage reduction sounds good. That's the only thing I can upgrade? I thought I would be able to upgrade gloves and stuff too. Well, let's wait until we get into the city. If we get into the city and we still can't find a better blunderbuss slash arquebus or whatever it's called, at that time we'll start upgrading. I wish my Zarup friends would come back. I want to shoot them again. I swear though that there's been a couple areas where I did go back and there was some NPCs that had respawned, but it might have just been somebody I'd missed the first time. Okay, well first of all, just to cross it off the list, I'll make sure that I did go in that cave with the crystals. Where was that? That was right up here. Yeah. I think I already did this one. I think I did. Maybe I didn't? No, maybe I didn't do this one. Not liking how hazy it is in here, though.
Stand back.
Okay, this is an area I haven't been to. Seen a lot of electricity stuff here. I also am kind of fighting with electricity too, so I hope I'm not going to get canceled out kind of for that looks like the main path, so I'm going to go back and make sure I get everything off of the beaten path. Common sword, same as the one I have. Ooh, okay, see, this is why I'm not a gun owner in real life. Not that I really want a gun. I live in Japan where police officers don't even have guns, but see that? You cough and you accidentally pull the trigger. Or would have been me blowing off my kneecap, or worse. I think you know where I'm going with worse. Oh boy.
Here it comes.
Passenger mechanical device can be activated with shock damage. Well, I have shock damage. Oh, these things. What's this do? Oh. Well, I mean, I did it first. I did it better. Oh, why do I feel like this was a mistake coming underwater? Okay, my TV is a lot brighter than my Cintiq is, it seems. It's pretty dark on my Cintiq here. Well, I do see a... You know what? I actually might have to get up and look at this on the screen. Hold on. Okay, sat down on my chair, game chair for a second, and actually remembered what it's like to look at a big TV instead of my 24-inch Wacom Cintiq screen. It's actually kind of nice. Definitely, things calm down here. I'm gonna have to invest in a better monitor for gaming, I think. Okay, that must be the drawbridge for the city. Oh, no, that goes off into who knows where. Notice Kai's not really with me here. It's a little alarming. Vessel bone. Brothers and sisters, my band found these ruins in a sorry state, though through the mechanisms within serve their function. If that function was to block the way to Adra, a clever combination of repurposing what was left behind and a few additions around, we were able to get this place back into proper functioning order. The trick is simple. Now the hard work is done. Activate the essence generators with a strong jolt. The way shall open. We already did that. If you are unable, we'll manage where you're not. Oh, electric lilies can do that too. Shouldn't that be... I mean, is there a different way in here? Because I kind of feel like that would have been nice information to have on the other side of the door. But luckily, we're just, you know, elite pro gamers that we are, and just automatically figured it out. I need to go down and get that. I am kind of afraid of getting swarmed by something, but...
Stand back.
Oh, okay. Another chamber. Is this a main path or a side path? Oh. I need to be careful in the water and not use my pistol, or I'm going to electrocute myself. Cold and chilling. I need more than that. I don't know what these primal winds are yet for. I'm guessing some type of crafting. But... Okay. Nice little aside there, I think. Let's see. Here, you know what? Well, just because we're in zoomed mode here. Yeah, let's change this to... there we go. A little bit closer. Can see all the high def reactions. I'll do the YouTube face about, you know. Yeah, I trim all of my thumbnails directly from the footage of the playthrough, so sometimes it's kind of hard to find a good picture. I'm not very photogenic.
Here it comes.
I usually just try to scan through and find something where I'm not making a hideous face. Okay, this is where the problems would be, I guess. Okay, luckily I already have... Oh, there's only one? Oh, is this one broken? Yeah, I guess this one's broken. What do we do about that?
Try.
What's that lit up for? I feel like that's probably lit up for a reason, but I'm not sure what. Oh, maybe that's just signifying that that one's on. Okay, I'm gonna switch off of this so I don't electrocute myself. Oh, okay. There we are. Okay, let me explore this, make sure nothing over here. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're progressing forward here. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be in here now or not. What is this?
Something happened here. Birth. Voices.
What is this?
Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory?
When we lead by example, we're remembered for our principles. We live on through the relationship we cultivate. We're not given a place in history, we have to fight for it.
The trees speak through their roots. A forest greater than its parts. We are not alone. This soothes us.
Okay.
Some kind of power envoy.
What did we get? Oh, we got some Adra. Nice. Adra is what we use to upgrade the unique weapons and stuff. That was right up here the whole time. Well, not to be that guy again, because I know I can kind of harp on things. I can be kind of strict in my critiques, but this is pretty scalable. I mean, people see the big glowy rock up here. You would think if it's this close to a major human settlement, somebody might have climbed up here and not had to go through all the trap dungeon stuff that we just went through to get there. Look at that. It's literally like a ladder away. These are the parts of Avowed that I think are weird. I know everybody doesn't agree, but I do think that's weird. It's too obvious that there's something here. It would have been found by now. It just needs to be higher up, you know? Put it up on top of there, like about that height or so, and then it makes a little more sense. Well, the music is swelling. It thinks it did something amazing right now. Right when I'm talking crap about it. But yeah, like, look, this is... I know it's blocked by the spikes, but... You telling me the resourceful people in this land have not figured out a way to just get up a little bit of a hill? That's where the disbelief is suspended, and then I start thinking about that stuff. But that could be something that is just unique to me because of the work I do and the fact that I've created environments for games for so long. I'm totally open to the possibility that any other person that would look at this, it would not bother them all, and I'm crazy, and it's just... But I mean, like, look at it. It's right there. Everybody can see that. And there's gates to a major settlement right here, and that's there. Don't you think, like, the very first thing when they're laying the stones for this town, that one of the very first things they would have done is like, hey, what's with the mysterious rock up on the hill? Like, maybe we should check that out and not have like a whole trap system and electrifying the paddles and all that stuff just to get that. Like, okay, that was quite a rant, but I need to turn it off. I don't want to be super negative because I'm enjoying this game a lot. I really am. But these are the places where I feel like if they do get to make a Avowed 2, which so far at this point I really hope they do because I'm having a lot of fun here. I hope they get better at that type of stuff.
So you're the Adiran
Or
envoy
hire me
everyone's
to do it.
talking about.
That's another
The embassy
option.
wants me to keep
I'll
an
do
eye
it
on
for
who
you.
comes and goes between here and Emerald Stair. Now, strictly speaking, the militia doesn't report to the embassy. But with the Clavager gone, what choice do we have? I'm afraid not. You need special permission to travel deeper inland.
Oh, so
The
maybe this
ambassador
goes
wants
to like
us
whatever
safe
the
and
second
tidy
area of
behind
the
these
game
walls. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back when the ambassador gives you leave.
Might as well enjoy the city while we can.
is. Yeah, so looks like we're stuck out here, which is fine. We've still got a lot of places to explore here, so I'm not exactly dying to progress into another area. More weird collision, but we're not going to harp on that today. We harped on that already. For anybody who doesn't know though, collision is basically what if an asset, a 3D asset doesn't have any collision, like say I go like this, I could just walk right through it. And like sometimes that happens in games, and actually it happens all the time. And like even like this game, like let me find one, like okay, like that rock right there. See that? See how I walked right through and there was no camera bump? That's because they didn't add collision to that rock, but that's how you're supposed to do it, because anything that is about this size and at the player's foot, you don't want camera shake because of something like that, because it adds to like motion sickness and things like that, and it just doesn't feel good when you're bumping all over the place. Now, if it was a little more substantial than that, it would need to have collision on it, but that's a good choice in this situation to not put collision on that, just to you know, walk over it. But see, like that there, see how there is that slight bump of elevation change? That's necessary. Then that's good collision for this. But a lot of the boundaries in it Avowed, you know, there's places like here. Let's see if I can find one. Especially like on the climbing boundaries, there's been a lot of spots where well, he's showing some not so great collision right there. Do you see how high above the rocks his feet were when he was standing on it? That's because the collision model is too different. Okay, so here, like, that was weird. You see how he's kind of floating there, and there's gonna be some float always. You know, you can't get around that, but that's quite a bit of floating. That's like borderline. It might be acceptable, especially like on an outlying area like this, but a lot of times when you've been climbing on like the rocks and stuff, did I just trap myself? Because that would be hilarious. What is this? Is this just a weird... Yeah, okay. Here is another example of Avowed weirdness here. This should not exist. This is a hole that most likely you probably can't even get out of without teleporting out, I'm guessing. That was left in here. This should have been collisioned off or used boulders or something to keep you from doing what I just did, because you feel like you get that rush of adrenaline, like you're like, oh, did I just find a secret? And then you're like, no, I just found a bug. Luckily I've figured out in the off time here that we're able to fast travel, but yeah, you need to have collision models that support your footfalls and cover that you need to take cover. Like for example, like if this is going to be something that I would take cover behind with a gun, then you would want to have this match really close to that, because if you start getting shot through it, or you have a big spot where you can't be shot, it doesn't feel right. suspends disbelief, but basically, like, the shape of it has to be similar enough to the 3D model to make it feel correct for the collision. More so, though, when you're dealing with stuff that you're going to be climbing on. Avowed has a lot of really
Welcome
weird,
back.
poorly
Care to
made
peruse my
collision.
wares?
That, as much as I do like this game, I have to admit that the collision or the climbing... But, I mean, to play devil's advocate even on that, Avowed is trying to do something risky that a lot of games don't try to do, and they're letting you climb in first person on a lot of stuff. So, I mean, it's kind of like props for that part, for sure. But then, you know, oh, these are back. Okay, so we... Nice. Oh, wait a second. I'm buying these, right? Okay, yeah. I'd like to buy those. Sweet. Yeah, I think those actually replenished because I bought all of them that were there. Maybe I can... I don't know if I want... Yeah, I need to buy health potions. Yeah, maybe those will replenish pretty often. That would be nice. Yeah, as I was saying though, it's like the Avowed is taking some risks, and especially if their team is not as big, it's really ambitious to try to make a game where you can first person climb on stuff. And like, in some ways, I see he's having some issues with the collision there too. It looks like he couldn't get up the steps right. If in a case where like you don't have other players or other team members that, you know, or your party members that are gonna be in third person that you can watch how they interact with the terrain, then it's a little safer because it's just like, okay, there's nobody else around. I can't see if my feet are really landing perfectly on this or not, so it's a little safer. But the fact that not only can we see them, but we also have that, what is it? Yeah, we've got the ability to see what the third person looks like. So, I mean, props for taking risks for sure, but not all of it is executed amazingly. But there is a limited time on how much you guys, you know, in any project you can get done. So it might have just been a trade-off of like, well, we wanted climbing in here, and we wanted to let you kind of go wherever you want, but there's going to be some times where it doesn't really look that great, and where it's a good trade-off that we're willing to accept, you know. And that, I would guess that's probably the case.
Tell him.
Emerald Stair must be lovely this time of year.
I heard some shiny. Okay, now this is a view that we can support this music, I think. Yeah, this is a cool view. No item though. I would have liked an item. Nice. Yeah, that's a nice view. Always need more of that. There's my item. Okay. Gonna get back up here before I fall to my death. Yeah, more of that collision. I mean, yeah, you can see how odd the collision is here. It's pretty buggy, but okay, we'll stop talking about collision for today. I don't want to harp too much because this game is a ton of fun. You can do the same thing to any game, really, but I think maybe I might be also a little bit strict on it because I am enjoying it so much so far. first couple days I wasn't too sure, but after having more time with it, I do like the combat a lot. The spellcasting feels really fun. The gunplay feels fun. The bow and arrow I was not a big fan of, but maybe it was just because it was too weak. If I would have had a better bow, might have been better. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to do first-person swordplay and stuff, and it's doing it really well. So I'm liking it. Let's see, are we all charged up here? Yeah. Just clear off some more of the map. I feel like this side of the map we've done pretty... there's some stuff over here still, but... yeah. Obviously we can't get in the city yet. I don't know if I've been in the Ruinous Cavern yet. You can always go up this way. Sorry, my allergies in my throat are definitely not in the best condition today. Not sure if I've been on this part of the beach. Underwater looks nice. So nice that I'm almost gonna drown. Don't want to do that. I do enough of that in World of Warcraft, drowning while talking. Okay, I probably checked this already. That's probably why it's empty. Coconuts. Palm stone. My bad. I will adapt to the lore. I got some caustic effects going on near the water, and oh, I remember this place all too well. We spent way too much time here. Okay, so that part of the ocean is pretty explored. Still can't figure out if this stuff is replenishing or if I just missed it the first time. Yeah, I plan on playing this until about one more hour here. We're gonna play this. Oh, more of these. Okay. One more hour of this, and then I have to go pick up Yuki from work. Then I'll probably take a bath and recharge, and then we'll come back for some World of Warcraft tonight. Okay, we've already gone across there. How much? Yeah, we pretty much did all of that, I think. We do still have those pirates that are over there that we actually decided to befriend. Well, more than befriend, just not kill. Yeah, this is a engaging environment though, because I'm kind of just most of this episode I've kind of just been wandering around, and I'm still having fun. Oh, okay. I will take it. This is why I'm doing a once over of all the areas, just because I need the crafting supplies. Oh, okay. Oh wait, okay. This might be confirmation that things do come back, because yeah, this is that place we just cleared at the beginning of the episode. So
Give me a second. Left leg.
okay. You need to die, buddy.
You okay?
Thought that would oh, kneecap shot. Not where I wanted. Yeah, I need a better sword that I can rely on, because currently if somebody comes at me in melee range, I'm just kind of screwed. Whiff. Okay, that felt good there at the end, but
Another win, but who's counting?
okay, well, I'm actually kind of happy about that, because this means that enemies do respawn sometimes, I guess, because I cleared this place out. And yet, here we are, getting more experience. So, that's cool. Yeah, because this is where we looted those gloves. It just, it doesn't seem... I can't tell, what makes things respawn, though, because I do feel like, there's a lot of other areas where we've, cleared it out and it stayed cleared out for a long time. Longer than the time that this has been cleared out. Okay. Yeah. Common sword. I wouldn't mind a fine sword. I guess I am still in the starter area though, so. It just feels like my sword is just useless, but I mean, maybe it's because of my spec. Oh god, I just realized that Wonder how long I was on that camera. Yeah, I was switched to the wrong camera. I meant to be this camera here, and I was super zoomed there. Sorry about that. Sorry you had to endure that. Okay, so we have been through this town, although there's... I do remember getting kind of frustrated in here. Just about the lack of actual stuff to do, so there's probably some stuff in here that I've missed. So, I'm not going to be super thorough, but while I walk through, I will kind of try to take a path that maybe I didn't take before. We did do the quest in here and got the, I believe it was an amulet for our trouble. Actually, though, we should probably hit that establishment and see if they have any lockpicks, since we should always buy all the lockpicks.
Back again?
Oh, you only... Oh, but you have health potions. Yeah, I need those. Tired of being out of health potions, so I'm going to use some money here. Oh, we can sell some
Back
of
again?
So the stones in this are only for selling, I found out, so I don't need to feel bad about selling those. But not the Adra. Yes, I will be pinching your pennies. Pennies. I said pennies. That, I thought the guy was the innkeeper, the guy that we helped out with the birds taking his, metals or whatever. I guess he wasn't the innkeeper, though. Oh, there was something back here, though. Yeah, there was something up here that I didn't have yeah, this one, maybe. Again, I don't have enough. Damn it. I gotta remember to come back here. Okay, maybe I do that now, before I forget. I'm gonna go try to find a vendor in the city. See if they have a lockpick. Buy it and come back to get that chest.
We've got the city secured.
Vendor. Is there any vendors down here? Oh, that's a vendor. That's a vendor. Oh, Shantytown has 2 vendors. Okay, let me go back in then. Okay, the one right in front of me is... Okay, that's the bar, so there's another one over here. Okay.
You need for a price. Welcome back. I'm sure I
remember
have
this
exactly
guy.
what you're looking for.
Okay, what do you got? Actually, I need to look at your gear again. Rathoon figure. Not sure what that is. Oh, wow. Trinket. Trinket is in, like, plus 10 fire damage. That seems pretty good. Not currently using any fire stuff, but when I am, I'll have to keep that in mind. That might actually be really good. Lockpicks. Okay, sweet. What is my current? What am I equipping in my slot right now? Oh, I still haven't spec'd a point, huh? Okay, I should probably do that. Perception, critical hit chance, yeah, that's probably a good one. Does that change my health? Oh, I can't see?
Welcome back. I'm sure I have it.
Alright, I keep on dying, so I need to do health, I think. I want to see, okay, I'm 116 now. How much does 1 point give me? $122? Really? I guess the poison and bleed resistance will be good, but man, I was hoping for more than that. Okay, yeah, I already chose that. Maybe do I have a companion ability that I need to choose as well? Yeah, I kind of need all of these, really. Would be nice to have this as well, though, too, so I guess next thing we'll get that. Alright, well, let's go see what's in that chest.
Cheap wares for cheap clothes.
I was just looking at my portrait there, and I was like, why is the camera off so much? And then I realized the camera's not off, I'm just slouching like crazy. Okay, that did not go like I thought it would. Please be something good. 3 it should be. Copper, okay, yeah. Got something to sell. Pelts. Brigandine armor. What is this? Maybe this is like some ranger type stuff. Is this unique? Heavy armor. What's it look like? Wow. Not so heavy armor. Well, what is this? Plate, heavy armor, okay. 4 additional damage. What makes this better than this? Oh, okay, more stamina and essence if I don't wear this, but I need stamina. Or I need, definitely need more armor right now. $25, $30. Yeah, gonna stick with this. But we can sell it or break it down. Probably should be breaking it down. How's it going, Sick Jet? What would be the proper reply to Wagwan? You said it was Jamaican, right?
You always sneak up on people like that?
What's going on? So whatever you're up to. Okay, so there's no like awesome response that I can throw back at you in Jamaican. Oh, okay. You're looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? I am just running around here trying desperately to find some crafting materials or items that are going to make my life easier because I'm still getting owned by a lot. End it with my youth in Jamaica. My youth! It's like the best troll. Troll is like the best Jamaican I can do. Hey, mom! But it just becomes a troll every time I try to do it, so I don't know how polite that is. I probably shouldn't do it. Yeah, I'm still made some changes to my build here. I'm doing gun and sword now, and I found out that I can actually, if I learn some spells, which I haven't done yet, if I learn some magic, individual spells, then I can cast spells while I have two different weapon setups without a wand or a grimoire. Albeit, of course, it's not going to be as strong as if I have a grimoire. Whoa, a lot of text. I'm just going to scan this really quick. If you want to read it, you can slow down the video. Okay. Yeah, just some world lore. My favorite type of world lore is the type that I can see in the environments. This shot here looks nice. Colors are cool with the sun coming in. These buildings always look a lot better when you're up closer to them. One more. You can actually kill it. Oh, do you? Nice. You think that's gonna be the one? Yeah, so the plan here is to do gun and sword and then gun. So I would probably snipe to open, throw some type of spell at them, whatever I have, like a fireball or some type of AoE or something. And then after that, pistol and sword when they get really close. No, I don't think I've found this area before. Dancing on the stage. Oh, bacon and eggs. I'll take that. Not gonna be the one. Those are the times where you'll get it. Like, seriously. If it's anything like my luck, right when I've mentally checked out and thought, okay, the system's rigged, never gonna get it, that's exactly when I get it. So maybe the key to everything is just giving up hope. You came here for game streaming and you got some major advice, life advice. Give up on everything. Don't have any dreams. The life advice.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Kai's been,
about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no.
Is that what he calls it? A hunting knife? Been slipping her the hunting knife, huh?
Front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
Yeah, he's got
I'll let you
moves.
think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Actually, I've never found this vendor. Well, I want all of your lockpicks, that's for sure, if you have any. Yes. Give me your lockpicks. Can never have enough. Got the Inzoth mount, though. 170 kills. When was that? Is that just recently you got that? Intimidating feline codpiece. Forza codpiece spice things up in the My husband spent a fortune on this Stelliger codpiece to spice things up in the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. I want nothing to do with that tasteless though brutally effective garment, so I leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. I don't know if I want your sticky garment either. What stats does it got? If it's got good stats, maybe I want your sticky garment. Yeah, we're gonna have to check for her sticky garment. Just yesterday. Oh, congratulations, man. Minnie is a good name for a gnome priest. She already holds a special place in my heart because she got me the love rocket 22. Nice. Well, maybe she's good luck. Maybe I guess she already probably struck out though on your mount this week, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm wearing fine plate armor and it's still not really helping me very much. I'm still getting destroyed. Do you have anything else? Oh, that was everything, huh? Do I have anything
Time
to
to
sell?
resupply.
Didn't I just pick up some... Yeah, I picked up one of these. Well, that paid for my lockpicks. We got some more merchants.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or
I could use a
sturdy
better
shield.
rifle
Not
to tell you the
worry,
truth.
Walter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Get some competition going on. Show him this armor. Do you know anything about this?
What is that? Sorry, friend, I've never seen anything like it. Oh, if there's anyone in all of Dawnshore that could give you answers, it's Gwyneth the Armorer.
Why is this guy
in
bouncing so
Paradise's
much?
Market.
Common pistol. Okay, I've got that. Common. Yeah, okay, these are all... Oh, fine arquebus. There we go. Fine arquebus. I need this. Okay. 3,000. That's a lot. What do I have I can sell? You guys do blood donation? Can't be selling my crafting regions, or I'm not going to be able to upgrade my stuff. Nothing I have has very much value, I've noticed in this game. I'm wearing all this stuff. Yeah, 120. That's a unique weapon or unique gloves. I should hold on to those. 11 is nothing. Yeah, more unique armor that I should not be selling. Fine wand. I mean, choices. How do I make money in this game? Seriously. Yeah, this is also a really good shield, so if I ever do a shield build, I need that. Is there anything really crappy that I can just... Strange... Well, exploding on impact. Maybe I should sell a lot of crappy stuff? Okay, let's just deal without having grenades for a while and see what this gets us. I'll find more grenades. I know it's better to break that stuff down, but at the same time, I need money. Get rid of the common wand. Still only at 2,000 though. I'm a ways off. Yeah, I can't really get that unless I get rid of some stuff that I shouldn't be getting rid of. I do think I should hold on to one fine wand, so... Yeah. I don't think I can buy it yet. Hopefully that's something he has on him all the time.
Nice to see
What's the
you
damage
again.
difference?
How can Walter be...
Yeah, that's a lot. Plus 99 damage. Wow. I need that. Okay, so I'm not going to be upgrading my arquebus at all because I can start it from fine. So, scavenging we go, I guess, huh? Scavenge away. I would say that I just became... Probably if I had to put a percent to it, I'd probably say about 1,000% more open to murder for money.
Seriously though, you need a bath. I can only imagine what sort of trials you went through to get.
Okay. Yeah, that was a really hurtful comment that you gave me, and I was just talking about how I'm so financially in debt here that I'm willing to kill for money. So, what do you have on you, and what is it
The
worth?
bathhouse is just north of Paradise's eastern gate. Not that anyone can get in right now.
Alright, well, you were trying to help us out there with the bathhouse. Oh, wait, was that another comment about my needing a bath?
Gods watch over you.
Condescending, but...
Gods watch over you.
Okay. I guess we'll spare him. Man, it sucks to be poor. I wouldn't have bought that fine wand. Probably have a little bit of... I'd probably have enough to get that gun, but I thought I was going to use the wand for a while. These boats are too small with the collision. Close my window, it's a little chilly. Yeah, I never did make it back online last night. That medicine knocked me out. But check it out, today I'm prepared. Got a venti here. Extra espresso shot. I do plan on being on for quite a while tonight. I had I had some really important stuff to do early in the morning today, so I had to make sure that I was in decent shape to deal with some stressful stuff, so got that done at least. Yeah. Nice. Oh, cool, a gem. Yeah, those are what I need most. I need stuff that'll sell for actual cash. Because I want that gun. Okay, we're in a spree, what is it called when you, like a telethon type thing, you know, where you're trying to raise money. We're trying to raise money for an arquebus here, so we're gonna be doing everything imaginable. Not a rock you want me on top of, I guess. Yeah, the one constant thing I've had over the last, especially the last month, is I've been really putting energy into trying to get a different job, because the current job that I have is on borrowed time, with the fact that the company I'm with is no longer doing outsourcing, and I'm the Art Outsource Manager. So yeah, kind of a dangerous situation there. So I've been putting a lot of energy into switching to a different company, and I progressed through. We're going to go. There's a couple different companies that I've been looking at, but I think I know the company that I'm probably going to end up going with, as long as the money is right. I have passed all the interviews now. Hey, backpack, nice. Lock picks, can always use more of those. Yeah, I have. had to do 4 rounds of interviews. They were very high intensity interviews. 3 of them in Japanese, 1 of them in English. Got lucky and 1 of them was in English. But I had to do 3 of those, and then the last one I did was with the famous Japanese game developer that is heading up the studio. It's his studio. He's a studio head. So he has his top say over who he wants, and I passed that interview, and he wants to have me aboard. But to do that, I've got 1 more meeting with HR people to talk money and packages and stuff, and that's the one that I don't know. I never really look forward to those type of conversations. I'm not somebody who reads The Art of the Deal. Not that anybody should read that garbage, but I'm not into wheeling and dealing. But I am pretty effective at it. I think I have negotiated pretty well to for my own salary, and also for my employees' salaries, because a lot of times, like at places like Ubisoft, I was a lot of times the one trying to negotiate for higher salaries for my staff, so they could actually stick around and not choose other places to work. I had some success at that as well, but there was a limit as far as Ubisoft could go. But yeah, I'm not. It's not something that I really like to do very well, but I think I'm pretty decent at it. But yeah, this time I definitely want to be with the next company long term. I'm really tired of the instability of the industry and hopping around. The current job was kind of just a stopgap after the NetEase Osaka fell apart and they did mass layoffs across the whole globe. So it was never meant to be a super long-term home. The pay wasn't good enough to be a really long-term home. So this time I definitely am going to be a little bit tougher with my line on the sand of where the pay needs to be. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that on Thursday. So that's going to be fun. Well, how's it going, Dammy? Uh-oh. I appreciate the compliment, Dammy, but I have a pretty good idea where this conversation's gonna go. Sick Jet, I'm guessing you can probably guess where it's gonna go. You've been around long enough to know. I'm just gonna say thank you for the compliment, though. You know what? Be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. If you like my channel, go like and subscribe on YouTube right now before you pitch anything else. Then we'll talk. Maybe that's what we'll do from now. Oh god, I gotta get to the surface. Almost World of Warcraft all over again. Dying in the ocean. It's gotta be something in this area though, right? I mean, to have like a big skeleton down here and stuff. Yeah, the again, I'm gonna lose more health. I'll just go to a camp after. You know, the next time that happens, I will die. We're going down again though, because I need money. In real life and in game, it turns out. Yeah, the why's your Twitch bot named Dammy and your Discord bot named yeah. Good question. Very good question. Yeah, so I've been having that stuff going on in the background while I'm doing my taxes and my visa renewal. My visa renewal is still not come through yet. It's still waiting. Paperwork's been filed and it's waiting on them to come through with it. But yeah, every day it goes by, it's more annoying and potentially scary. I guess worst case, we try to go the filing paperwork really quick to get a marriage visa, but you know, we want to do that later in the year. I didn't really want the that to be connected to any need for a visa or anything, so I wanted to do my visa separately from when we do our ceremony and stuff, but never. Allergies. Gagging here. Never know with things. They said they have a 99% success rate on getting the visa through, so got that going on. We've got our interviews going on. Thursday I'm going to be negotiating for oh, here's some stuff for a good wage. Assuming that goes well, I'll take that job. We should only find landing point infested with Zorups. These little monsters will surely attack me on sight. Boat is too damaged to sail. Supplies are low. Yeah, you died. I almost died just now, so I can't really feel too bad. Just happy to be alive myself. I'm still almost dead here. Fractures Shore. Is this a different area than I've been to? How about you, Sikja? Have you done much negotiating for salary and stuff like that? Any pointers? I don't think I can jump up there, but I'm gonna try anyways. You know what? Let's save the game just to be sure. Ow. Whoa. That was a superhero landing there, Kai. The MCU would be impressed. That was pretty epic. Apparently that's an ability that I can learn too. I saw it in a video I was watching. I think it's more for like a fighter spec, but it's cool. I probably need to go from up above and then jump down. I don't think I've been to this area yet though. Yeah, this is new. Maybe I'll get some loots, but I'm probably gonna have to kill for it. Okay. It's funny. I was just doing the comments today. I make it a point to reply to everybody who comments in the YouTube videos, and I got some really good comments today that about Avowed and just the different different choices that were made for some of the environment prop placement. And the area that I was harping on was much closer to town to this, and the structures were still all put together, and then like right on top of them they had these type of huts slammed into them, and it felt really weird, and I didn't like it at all. And I was elaborating in the comments that I think it could have been achieved better if it was they had more, like, you know, like the main city was like intact buildings built by humans. From there there's like a circle of, you know, and you think about it in circles kind of because it like goes out from there in open world games, you know, as you spread out. From there it goes into like an area that is still structures that are mainly put together but more evacuated, and you can tell battle has happened there, like blood stains, some invaders maybe walking around, people squatting and trying to stay in their homes. And then from there, then you can have an area that is really destroyed, like it's just been totally abandoned, collapsed. And that's where you could start to see maybe some like actual like huts and stuff like the Zarup would be in, and it would make a little bit more sense. And like that's actually exactly what I'm seeing right here. Overgrown, very overgrown, so it seems like this has not been occupied for a long time. Just the state of it, like how little is left of the human stuff. To me, like this, I mean, still, I do still think this would look better if it was in a 100% natural environment, that like where the Zarups are more at home. But it is more believable in this setting here than it was in the one close to town, because it was like right on top of town, and it was like a building that, you know, while it might have had a tiny bit of damage, it was mainly intact, and then this was slapped right on top of it, and it just looked weird. But this is better here. That's kind of what I was trying to elaborate in the the comments, but it's cool to see an example of it today, because this is a new area for me. I haven't been to this area yet. Did not spread out in this direction because I was kind of scared to go in this direction, to tell you the truth. Things were kind of kicking my ass even close to the docks, so. Let's see, what time is it? We've got... Okay, if I don't get a message from Yuki, we need to go pick her up. Nope. Well, I mean, we still do need to pick her up, but it got put off till later, so looks like I've got about another 30 minutes. 30, 40 minutes. Reply to her. Yeah, because she works with, she's working as a tutor part-time at a school where kids go to do their homework after school. It's a very Japanese thing. She's one of the teachers that checks their work and helps them out with it and stuff, and because it's not really done until the kids get picked up, she doesn't know exactly what time she finishes, so that's why it's I'm kind of on call. Like today she thought she was going to be done at 8:20, but now it's 8:40, so it's about a 20-minute drive, so. But yeah, speaking of driving, Yuki actually drove us to her work today. We switched drivers when we got to her work so I could take the car back, but she actually is using her license for the first time since she got it. She got it more than a year ago, maybe almost 2 years ago now, but has been afraid to drive, really. Kind of in Japan, there's broken English for it because like they use English, but we don't say that in America. They call it a paper driver, and like the meaning is just like you're a driver on paper only. You don't know how to actually use your license. So they actually have a word for it because it's so common. It's paper driver. First time I heard that in English, I didn't understand what they were talking about, but it's a thing here. But yeah, she is trying to get so she actually can drive on her own. She hasn't driven on her own yet. Traffic, yeah. Traffic in Japan is... to be honest, I was driving for... The first time I lived in Japan, when I was 20... From what, 21 to 25 age, that is. I was too afraid to drive over here. I didn't have a license, and I didn't want to try to get an international license. It seemed impossible because the roads are so small compared to America. The biggest thing for me, and even today I still don't understand it, is you have two-way traffic, right? But the street is only big enough for one-way traffic, so it's like two cars cannot be on the street next to each other at the same time and fit on the street, but yet it's a two-way street. Like, I could not wrap my head around that. I still kind of can't, but I've gotten used to it. So yeah, skill-wise, Japanese drivers are actually really, really good drivers, because I know there's like a lot of stereotypes about like Asian drivers and stuff, but Japanese drivers, like the training you have to go through and how strict the license tests are, it's insane. Even after driving for what, about 20 years, and then moving to Japan this time, it took me, I passed on my third try. It took me 3 tries of taking the test, not the written test. I did the written test on the first time and passed that, but the actual driving test, the level of perfection you have to achieve is just insane. So everyone that's gone through that has demonstrated that they know how to control a vehicle really well. and you have to with the way the streets are. But yeah, it's become second nature now. I have no problem driving here. There are occasionally like certain roads or something that are a little bit dicey, I'd say. Especially if you get into the countryside or go up the mountains or something like that. But I'm pretty used to it now. It is, when you first start driving as a foreigner here though, it is pretty intimidating. Not only do you have all the signs and stuff, because like even being fluent in Japanese, there's obviously kanji, the Chinese characters that I can't read. You really have to dedicate yourself to learning the Chinese characters as kind of like a high school student would here. Yeah, so the roads get really dicey. So I understand your feeling of being kind of afraid to drive on the streets, but she's doing pretty good. She actually went through the Starbucks drive-through too. The drive-throughs can be really narrow. Okay, here's that example that I was talking about of it not working well. Like this type of stuff on top of this type of stuff. Because this is where that lady was living, yeah. So this is a good example of how not to do it, I think. I also think night and day is playing into it too. Some of this looks better at nighttime, I think, than it did in daytime. There's a little more contrast and stuff at night too. Yeah, she's going through that. And the main reason why we're kind of stepping up her efforts on driving right now is because if I do take this job with this Japanese company, well, at least it's a company that has a Japanese presence, we'll say, it would mean that I need to go into the office daily. And if that's the case, I'm going to be the one that's going to need a ride, because I don't want to, going from my station there is pretty rough. It would take quite a while, a lot of transfers to get down to where I need to go, but if she can drive me a short distance, then this is pretty fun shooting pots, actually. That should be a mini game. Yeah, if she can drive me a short distance, I can get on a train. And the one thing when you live in Japan, if you're ever searching for a place to live and you want to get somewhere really convenient, go to a station where you're the very last station or the very first station on the list, because that's where the train's board. So what that means is, like, if say in the morning when it's really crowded, if it's the very first station, you're pretty much guaranteed that you're going to get to sit down, because you know, all the stops, you haven't reached all the stops yet. So it's a real advantage as far as getting a seat. And if you're going, you know, pretty much most people commute for at least like an hour or so for the most part. You know, 30 minutes some people if they're lucky, but a 40-minute train ride is pretty normal in Japan, and you're going to be standing doing that and smashed in with a bunch of people, which is not fun. It's beneficial to have that first station. So yeah, I'd be asking her to take me to the station, if so she needs to kind of learn how to drive on her own and make sure it's safe before that would happen, because if all goes well, it might Might be in a couple months. I might be starting with that new company, so things would change quite a bit. Like, if that's the case, like, right now is probably about the time that I would start streaming. So the night streams would pretty much stay the same. Okay, I think I found everything I can over here. Not here, though, it seems. Check over here a little bit more. Maybe I haven't gone over here yet. That's a lot dead. Yeah, I haven't been over here yet. Did that just die right now? That was moving, wasn't it? I swear that was moving. Oh. Oh, is this the one that has involvement with that lady?
A friendly Zarup. Don't see that every day.
Yeah, but see, like, we murdered all its
you
friends.
Don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
Okay, I'm gonna take the high road here. I want to be friends with a Zarup. I'd like him as a companion, actually, but I don't think that's in the cards.
I don't speak Zarup, but it definitely answered you.
Take that as a yes. Let's leave it alone before I insult him. No, I don't want to. I want to be friends with it. It seems like a nice guy. I actually have some questions for it about...
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near DeHangen's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
Yeah, because that lady that sent us to kill probably this guy, she seemed like kind of a jerk. This is our new best buddy. I want to be friends with this guy. Probably because he's pretty close to a dinosaur. I remember I played the, in EverQuest, I played an Ixar monk, which is like basically exactly a lizard man like this. So I've got a soft spot for lizard men. Feel sorry for him though, because all his buddies are killed. I didn't kill these ones. These were already dead, but they've all been attacking me, so. So he said somebody's house, but Hagen's cottage, but we've already explored that, and there was kind of a dead end. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, just a boat. Yeah, there is, I mean, the north path. Okay, we'll just use the map to fast travel after, assuming this doesn't go... Oh, this is just a shortcut. Okay. Yeah, I did briefly come into this area, but I think I'd barely even encountered an enemy at this point, so I didn't explore too much. I didn't really understand the parkour, how much parkour there was and stuff like that. Okay, this one I do remember. So this is the one I think I was calling out for not really matching together. This building is just way too intact, I think, to make this work. Yeah. I like shooting stuff that breaks. Have you saw the movie Bullet Train? Yeah, me and Yuki went and saw it in the theater, actually. If you're looking for accuracy on Japan, that is not the movie, I'll tell you that. But it was very entertaining. Yeah, we both liked that movie. It was good, but it was very had to wonder if the person who made it has actually been to Japan or not, but it was really entertaining. Yeah, I liked it too. That's Brad Pitt in that one, right? Yeah, Brad Pitt's a good actor, man. I know some people give him crap just because he's like all the ladies like him and stuff, but I've always thought he was a really good actor. And then of course, you know, stuff like Troy, and really liked the one he did, the Tarantino one he did with DiCaprio, who I also like a lot. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Is that a Zarup? Whoever they are, they're dancing around. Where are we? Oh, okay, we haven't been here. Let's look around a little bit more before we go back that direction. Pretty bubbles in there that fly so high. I can't remember that part. The movie is kind of a blur to me. I do have to admit, we saw it in the theater and we both really liked it, but I haven't seen it a second time, so I'm trying to remember. I do remember a lot of death going on.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
No, I need loot. I'll rob a tomb if I have to rob a tomb. I need loot, and I need it now. Spoiled cucumber. Think it's time for a refresh? Yeah, I might need to rewatch it. I did see it pop up on my suggested movies on one of the services I have. Maybe we'll rewatch that one. I would pull it up on stream here, but then we're gonna get the content claim. Surprising, it does always pop up. It popped up on that Daughter of the Sea one that we did. It didn't really cause any problems because Blizzard doesn't claim those. But something like a movie or something would be a little more risky. I think Blizzard would probably just be happy I'm streaming their game, so it's not as big of a risk, but yeah, unfortunately it's hard to pull stuff up. I wish the content claim stuff would just go away. It's annoying. I mean, I understand why it exists, I do, but I also think the fair use stuff is a little bit too much of a gray area. I think if you're just having a stream and playing some music in the background, I don't think anybody that's so hard up to hear that music that they're just going to like play your stream on loop, and that's where they're going to go to get that track every time they want to hear that song. Like, that person probably has a problem and they deserve to have that track. They probably need it more than others do. I think it's time for a reason to sigh. Watching with dinner. Oh, nice. Watch party. Does Final Fantasy XIV do that? Do they actually send the claims in? That's such a Japanese thing to do. I would totally believe it. I have a lot of Final Fantasy regrets. Final Fantasy 14 regrets,
Who
anyways.
the fuck?
Who the fuck? Oh, wasn't
If it
expecting
isn't
that.
a damn godlike, here in the flesh.
Grave robber leader.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Can I get in on the grave robbing action? Because I need
Seriously, Tiny?
cash.
Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
I still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point, though. Thought your kind
Copyright
had
claimed
vanished.
on her video for it? Like an actual copyright strike?
That's so. I bet those crazy types in Fjord would pay real nicely for a chance to examine you. But us... yeah, we're more in the business of liberating valuables from the dead. What are you doing here?
It's crazy though. Like Japan though is super like on the bad side of that stuff. They go after everybody for everything. The copyright laws here are worse than they are in America even. So just looking around, maybe pay respects to the dead. There's always good stuff to be found in the graveyards. Well, why else would I be here? Tag, unfortunately for you, I'm in the mood for killing today. I mean... will this lead to a fight? I'm gonna go with my real feeling here.
Oh, how sweet. You're my kind of people after all. Too bad we got here first, and there ain't enough to share.
Go find your own grave to loot. This is our claim.
You seem nervous, Big Eye. Perhaps we can work something out.
We can? I mean,
Nope, Don't you pull this shit again, Tiny.
This was all the boss's idea, not mine. I never even wanted to be a looter. Man's gotta eat.
He does.
You little shit!
Wow, yeah. Sucks. Her video got demonetized just for... You would think they should be happy about it. About her giving them free advertising, really. Especially if they're a popular YouTuber. Let's see, what time do I need to get out of here? Make sure I set my alarm. Okay, I've got about, not too long, only about 10 minutes left. We'll sort these guys out and see what they do, and then we gotta get going. Yeah, my Final Fantasy regrets are, like, I really liked Final Fantasy 14, and I tried to play it. I tried to play it first when I was in school, when it came out the first time.
Thank you. Ma would thank you too.
Okay.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again.
I kind of like... Okay. I'm happy that we're not going to kill Tiny, because I like Tiny. Where did this guy come from? I didn't even see he was over here. Okay, shot in the face.
Just like the good old days.
I mean, I didn't really have many avenues there, did I? Tiny survived at least. I like Tiny. He seemed like a smart guy. Creepy poem. Okay, yeah, I needed this. This great warrior from afar, may the wild frontier be a common place for... Yeah, he doesn't need it anymore. I mean, not to Not saying in real life I would go loot a graveyard, but definitely in a virtual world. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, that lady, she didn't really give me too many options there. I just told her to get out, and she started attacking me, so... Let's see what Tiny has to say about that. He was the smartest of all of them. Yeah, Final Fantasy, I played it during Realm Reborn, and I really started to get into it and enjoyed it, and then I got sidetracked on something before. I only got probably about level 30 or so. And then I went to try to go back and play it again on PlayStation, and
I'll never rob a grave again, I swear.
we're good, Tiny.
I wasn't even... Don't hurt me. I
Yeah,
wasn't
we're
even
good.
supposed to be here.
Don't worry about it, dude. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I wanted to play, and the way they attach your account to a certain PlayStation, I actually bought the game like 3 separate times trying to get it working on a login that would work, and I could not get logged in. I can't remember the exact issue, but it was something to do with my PSN was forever locked to like this one version of the game that I didn't have a password for or anything anymore. So I just said to hell with it and bought like a new one, brand new one, and I wanted to attach that to it, and it wouldn't take that. I tried like 2 or 3 different things until I just got to the point where I was just like, F it, like I'm not going to deal with this, because I bought the game so many times and can't play it at this point. But I played Final Fantasy 11 a lot. I played it in Japan the first time I lived here before it was released in America. I was actually a guild leader in a pretty active guild for a while. One of the first English-speaking guilds for Final Fantasy 11. This is a pretty big area I've stumbled into here. I'm awake, packing orders. I'm gonna chill and listen here for a while. Packing orders, huh? Like what type of, if you don't mind sharing, of course, if you want to keep it mysterious, I'm all for mystery too, but what type of shipments? We talking like AK-47s or like packing the kilos or like, no, I'm just joking. That was a good shot. See, like this Zarup didn't want to talk. I wouldn't have mind being friends with him too, but Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm interested in it, but I have not played it. No, I was talking about Final Fantasy 14, and then 11 as well. 11 I did play a lot of for many years actually. Yeah, their account system for Square Enix games is maddening, and the way it ties to certain PlayStations.
If you're gonna shoot that barrel, keep your distance.
Sorry, buddy. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, at least he didn't ever wake up. Yeah, unfortunately, I only have about 5 more minutes until I have to go pick up Yuki, and then I'll be back a little bit later. But I do plan on playing some WoW. Oh crap! What did I get myself into here?
Here we go.
The hell? Why is there always a bear? Okay, these are lower level enemies than I've been fighting recently. Uh-oh, don't tell Steve I'm doing this. He would not be happy. So this level's definitely lower level, or this area is lower level than where I have been fighting. Hey, Zarb tongues, I need those. Steel Garrett boots, oh nice. Here's his reason. To achieve true victory, one must target a youth. You will need to convert old guards to stubborn. Easy targets. You can make soldiers, make victims, and examples. When first asserting control over a population, a show of force is recommended. Kill the children, and their parents will follow. Hope is like a Zarab egg. Best ground underfoot. Wow. The last line is circled. Following is a note below it. I'll practice on Zarab eggs. Crushing throats should be easier after that. Especially with boots like these. Wow, okay, so we're gonna clean these boots off before we use them, and we're just gonna say that you, sir, are an asshole. Don't rest in peace. Okay, I mean, like, I had to take them out because they attacked me, but the whole grounding their eggs under my boots, that seems a little extreme. Like I said though, I've got a soft spot for lizard men. Bad timing, cut. Wow, this is a actually exciting area because there's actually some new loot and stuff, but bad timing. I have to go pick up Yuki here in a minute, so we might have to leave the stream up and continue for a little bit longer till we get to a stopping point at least when I get back. Let's go ahead and do that because let me save the game. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on our music again here. Turn off our... I'll spare you that while I'm gone. Let me get the window open so we have the night view going on while I'm picking her up. Okay. Alright, we'll give you guys this stream starts soon, it says. Stream is actually going to continue. I'm going to leave this on just because it takes me a while to get the YouTube tags and everything set up, and I'm going to play right when I get back, so we'll continue playing this for a little while. After that, I think we'll get into some World of Warcraft, but I'm trying to get some money here to buy that Arquebus, so I'd kind of like to at least finish with having that in my inventory would be nice. Eat some food so I'm not dead when I come back. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave my character here and go pick up Yuki really quick, and we'll be back and play some more. This episode is going to end here though, so if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Oh, don't need to be that close. Don't need to be that close. Yeah, about there is good. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out the YouTube channel. A lot of episodes there. We've got over 100 videos there now. Even like the shortest video is like 55 minutes or so. So yeah, a lot of content there already. If you ever just, you know, am missing my voice and I'm not on stream, feel free to go check it out there. I will be back in about it'll probably take about an hour with her. We'll have to eat something when I get back too. So probably be about an hour till I can come back and play. But we'll keep the stream up. I'll just be playing some music, and yeah, maybe if something pops off outside, you guys will have a view of it. But yeah, for now, this one's gonna be done, and let's roll our credits here.